There is no life hack to breaking up with someone. So many people are leaving comments asking me how to break up with someone, how to find the courage and the strength to do it and stick to it. And there is no trick, there's no hack, there's no cheat code. You make the decision to do it and you stick to it. And when you feel like you cannot possibly follow through with it and that you need to change your mind and take them back, you let yourself have that moment internally, but then you push through and you continue to stay strong and stick to your guns about breaking up with this person. If you have found my account because you are also in an abusive relationship, I was in an abusive relationship for 10 years. I was married for 6 of them. I had no idea that I was in a categorically emotionally abusive relationship until I decided to divorce him. He treated me obscenely for years and I let him do it. And so I know where you're coming from. I know that you feel like you can't possibly imagine a future without this person. I know you feel like maybe one day, like it'll all be okay and you just need to unlock the magic secret to making their behavior suddenly better and your relationship magical and everything's gonna be perfect, but it's not. The only reason I finally decided to divorce my ex-husband was because I caught him cheating on me, and it was after he had lied to me about my suspicions of him having an affair for months. I always told myself that cheating would be my hard limit, and that even though I let him get away with things that I knew were wrong, but I didn't realize were actually abusive, even when my friends and my family were gently telling me that how he was treating me was not okay, and at a certain point, they were outright telling me I needed to divorce him, I let him continue to get away with his horrible, awful, abusive behavior until he crossed the one line that I told myself and I told him was a hard limit for me. And even though it was very hard to stick to my decision to leave him in the first 2 weeks of making that decision because of the fear of the unknown, because I needed to accept the fact that the life that I thought I was going to have, the future I thought I was going to have, not the reality of it, but the fantasy of it that I'd built up in my mind, I wasn't going to have that. All I had to do was decide that I was going to continue to finally put myself first, that I was finally going to have a modicum of self-respect, that I was finally going to put myself first and construct a life that prioritized my own health and happiness over his. I was going to stop sacrificing everything in my life and in myself for him, which was a fruitless cause. He was never happy no matter what I did, no matter how unhappy I made myself to try to, like a trade-off to make him happy. It was never enough, and it was never going to be enough. And so when I see these comments from other women asking me I'm just confused about if I can leave him or not, or I want to leave him but I don't know how to do it, there's no cheat code. You just have to do it. You have to decide that enough is enough and you're not going to put up with it anymore, and you have to believe, because this is the truth. And you're probably going to feel like it's not true at first, but you have to believe that if you stop living this miserable existence with him, that you will finally have a happy and peaceful life, because you will. If you can just push through, if you can commit to doing the hard thing, which is committing to the decision to leave and sticking to it. Do not give him another chance. Do not backslide. Don't start communicating with him. Cut him off. Do what you need to do to leave. I know that it's hard and scary. Do whatever you need to do to leave. Live with someone else, sell your things, try to get another job. I don't care what it is. Anything that you need to do to leave an abusive relationship is worth it. It might be hard. It might suck for months. It might suck for a year. You are going to be miserable anyway, even if you stay in that relationship. You'll just have the comfort of having someone there and maybe being like financially supported in some manner. But you are not going to be peaceful. You are certainly not going to be happy, and you're not going to be healthy because your mental health is going to be drained from all the bullshit that they put you through. So there is no cheat code to breaking up with someone. You just have to do it.